Hey everyone, it's been a minute. Um, I have been, man, finally getting um, settled in here in Minnesota now, and it's been quite the last few months since we moved here at the end of November, but finally getting used to the cold, getting used to the snow and all that. Um, Liz is getting used to the cold. She doesn't seem to have a big problem with it anymore. She did in the beginning, but her body's adjusted along with mine and Cassie's. But finally got a haircut that I wanted to get for a long time, but I couldn't because my hair wasn't growing on enough yet. So I finally got that. I've just been doing really well. I think the biggest hurdle was just us getting through these last few months, getting used to the weather and double checking to make sure Liz didn't poop at all, because here, at least our complex, if you leave your dog poop, um, you could get fined if they pick it up after you, and so we obviously don't leave our poop. And after I think the third offense, you can you can have to give up your dog, or you have to move, something like that. And we're not going to deal with that. So looks like she didn't though. Anyway, I I've just been relaxing a lot, obviously, with working and cooking and cleaning. And Cassie really loves her job. Since moving back here to Minnesota, she loves it. As a matter of fact, it's stress-free for the most part. I mean, there's stress with every job, but the way she'd always come home in Arizona and just be done with her job and didn't want to work, and she's just doing really well, and she can relax on the weekends without dreading to go back to work. And she just loves it. It was just, her previous job is very stressful on her, and you can tell that, there she goes. You can tell that it's just, she's different when it comes to her stress levels and how happy she is. So this is the right move, 100%, for her career. I mean, her career is going to be going places, and it's a great thing to see. Just she really enjoys her job, and just I haven't seen her this happy in a long time. So, sorry, I'm kind of looking all over the place, but watching the dog as well. Liz, hey, show up. Chill. I love my job as well at Target. Been treating me well, just as they did in Arizona. The transition was easy. I'm sure I mentioned that before, but starting to do different things up front now that I've gotten settled into the department, doing drive-ups, doing everything up front. So instead of just cashiering and self-checkout, so it's nice. This will be the first week where I'm not on SCO and I'm not on a check lane all week. I'll be doing drive-ups, and I've just been just been kind of at peace with this whole move, and we both miss Arizona a lot. Um, but there are so many perks to being here. Um, there are some situations here that I'm frustrated with coming back, but it's always kind of been that way. So I'm not that. Um, I mean, I just kind of deal with it, I guess. Um, I'm gonna get that to change though, so I'm gonna change that. Um, I would really like to start gaming again, but I just haven't had the urge to. I have the urge, but I don't have the urge to actually pick up the controller and really you know, do it. Does that make sense? By the time I'm done cooking, cleaning, doing the dishes, all that, when I'm not working, I'm just kind of pooped and I kind of want to sit back and watch a TV show or a movie or whatever. And, that's kind of my day, other than walking the dog as well. So there's just so much to do around the house. And, you know, this is coming from, you know, a couple that don't have kids either. So, you think that when you don't have kids that you're you have all this free time, but you don't still, because you have to cook and clean. You have to cook for you and your wife, and all that matters, especially when your wife works full time. So it's important, and it never stops. Do I have more downtime than most people do? Probably. Yeah, probably, but I don't just sit around and don't do anything. I'm kind of a neatnik. I'm kind of a person that um, just likes to be clean, so I'm always cleaning something, picking up stuff off the floor or whatever. I'm not a psycho by any means, but I want to be, I want to have a clean house, an average clean house that most people want, so um, it's starting to warm up outside too. This week it's supposed to be in the 30s all week. It's supposed to not drop below 30 at all this week, so all the snow should be melting. We're just the beginning of February here. I think it's February 5th or 6th, something like that. And we are we're almost to spring. Once you get to March here in Minnesota, you really start to um, kind of feel that warm weather coming back. Will it actually be spring in March? I don't know. But typically it trends that way. It can still snow and get cold in March, but you do see that trend going the right way. Um, so, we went back to our old church today. Uh, when we left 5 years ago, we were going to a church that we attended for a good couple of years, and we wanted to try it out again. And we were really surprised in some ways how well it's doing still. When we left, it was doing all right, but COVID really hit the church, and it was down for a little bit, but it's rebounded pretty well, all things considered. So I was pretty impressed by that, and I know the people there. Me and Cassie both know the people. We really get along with them great. Pastor's great. Everything is just great there at this church. So we're back in there. Gonna go back. We weren't sure if we would come to another service after this. We were just wanting to check it out again and see how we felt, and we felt good about it. So um, we are very grateful that everything is just kind of these old pair of shoes we've been talking about, slipping back into. it's been great. It's been just as easy of a process that you could hope for, moving back to a state which you used to live in, the city you used to live in. So, yeah, not a whole lot else to say, but I wanted to come on here and chat for a little bit and say hello. Hopefully, everyone that's watching is doing well, and I hope you guys are having a great week, and you guys have a new week ahead here. It's Sunday, so yeah, that's all I really have to say today. Not a whole lot. Anyways, guys, hope to we'll talk to y'all again soon. Peace.